Good morning. So, quick question for you, buddy. What did we call our old meat birds?
We called them poker in the eye.
What did we call?
Meaty!
All right, buddy. So, why did we call them meaty?
Because if we named them, then we'd be more in love with them.
Yeah. And how do you feel about eventually butchering these
birds? They're cute, but I'm copying my words. They're cute, but I feel like when they get grown up, I feel like they're actually for butchering.
Ever since our first batch of meat birds, I knew I would have to make it clear from the very beginning that we don't name these chicks or get too attached because we will eventually be eating them. We didn't worry much about getting them used to being held either. This batch is a bit different. We might nickname a few and we'll handle them quite a bit because in 10 weeks we want the keepers to be friendly. Our farmer skills and emotions will be put to the test in a huge way. Whoa, look at those wing feathers. Growing up so fast. She likes being under our feet. So maybe we should call her Underfoot. Look at those feathers coming in already.
And then here's his little baby one. This guy's one of my favorites. Hi, I'm your most biggest fan. You're welcome. So yesterday we had two sneaky chickies, peep peep, get out of the chicken trap. We don't exactly know where or how they got out, but we're gonna figure that out. And I caught one by swallowing one up in the you know what?
You swallowed it up?
Yeah. Like it.
You cornered it?
Yeah, like it.
Oh, it got swallowed up in the clover. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, they do totally just... It's like us in a corn maze. Well, now it's on the loose again.
Gotcha.
You're pretty good at that, buddy.
Aha!
Well, that must be it.
That's blue.
Yep, I think we're going to have to put some rocks around or something. Look at this guy. He's worried about his friend. At 1 week old, instinct tells them what to do to find food. Now this is called Pasty Butt. My littlest helper lovingly called him Poop Butt Peep. I had to gently help him clean his rear end before his exit became clogged. Chicks have been known to die from this. Look at their wings. They don't want me to close it up. No. They're already wanting the lids off their feeders, which means a lot more food scratched onto the ground. Well, I'll allow it for now. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Each group will have a bucket and a sheet we will fill out every week. We'll take notes each time we add any amount to their bucket, which will be weighed initially. At the end of each week, we will calculate how much each group ate and cost us. Figuring out cost weekly will help us keep this as accurate as possible in case we have any losses. I have ordered literally a ton of 20.6% protein feed from a local company. The grains have been grown using organic practices but are not certified, and I don't feed any corn or soy. Each group hatched and arrived on a different day the week of the 12th. To simplify, I'm going to end the first week on the 23rd since they don't eat much during their first week anyway. Butcher Day will be 10 weeks and 2 days from now. At the end of week 1, there really isn't much difference in feeder cost. The Rangers each ate about 3 ounces, costing us 8 cents. The Brests ate about 4 ounces each, costing 11 cents. And the Delaware each ate about 3 1/3 ounces, costing 9 cents apiece. The Brests had a couple-day head start, but things will even out as the project continues. And in case you don't know what grit is, what is it, Project Manager?
it's small rocks that help them digest the food. And there's size 1, which is for little chicks. And then there is some that's bigger for like big chickens.
During week 2, I wanted to make a few notes. I'm out here checking on them 3 times a day. Quite a few of the rangers have had pasty butt, like maybe half. 2 died shortly after arrival from the stress of being shipped, and 1 mysteriously died after a week. Now 1 ranger is dealing with an infected eye. Warning, it isn't pretty. We have named him Shrek. I put colloidal silver on the eye and in their water. We'll see how this plays out. They've outgrown their little feeder trough, so we're moving up to the big built-in one. This will be so handy for me to be able to feed them from the outside as they get bigger.
And this is why I have to check on them 3 times a day. These little stinkers got out right there.
The breasts are very shy, even though they've had the same amount of handling as the others. I hope this changes with time, but I haven't had any health issues with them whatsoever.
Drew, stay right there.
A fun thing about these birds is when they're grown, they have bright red combs on their heads, white bodies, and bright blue feet. At 2 weeks old, you can see their feet are starting to change color. Now for the Delawares. They've scratched a lot of their feet onto the ground, so I took their feeder out for a few hours to let them scratch for their snackings. A couple Delawares had pasty butt, and a few have big personalities. Here they go again, making a giant food mess the next day. Don't panic like I did, it's just Plum.
I thought maybe you murdered somebody. But really, you just liked the plum. All of you. Well, I'm glad you liked the plum. Was it good? Hey. Hey now.
Mr. Project Manager woke up wanting to build something today, so I suggested maybe a play ladder for our big chickens. He ran with it. So proud of his construction skills. Our 3 youngins are the first to try it out.
Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Some overripe blueberries. Num num.
At the end of week 2, the Rangers each ate an average of 8.35 ounces, costing 30 cents each. The breasts ate about 8 ounces, costing 33 cents, and the Delaware ate about 10.67 ounces, costing 38 cents. I'm trying to pick up and refeed as much as I can that they spread on the ground, but it's not going to be perfect. We are now into week 3. I'm hoping I found a solution to the food spreading problem with these Delaware chicks. And I have to show the noticeable size difference with some of these Rangers. As for Shrek the chicken, he is doing so much better. He is acting like all the others. Swelling is down, but I don't think he will ever have use of that eye. Still, he doesn't seem to be hurting, so I'm going to leave him be for now.
Hello, girlie. So she has decided to play Mama Hen. Your poor back, you poor thing. But she is determined to hatch out some babies, and I'll show you our setup for her. We'll swap her over when it gets dark and she's asleep. So we've got this dog crate set up for her right next to her friends so she won't feel left out. We got these gorgeous eggs that are fertilized from a friend, so she will hatch these babies out. She's got her own food and water and a little nest, so we'll swap her over when it gets dark and she's asleep. So this will be her little home for 21 plus days.
She clearly does not understand how this works. She's an anxious mess. She's spilled her food and water all over the place. And she wasn't even sitting on the eggs anymore. I let her back in with her friends. I'm trying to tell sweet Mama Goldie here that parenting is not something that you do just at nighttime.
or just during the daytime. It's not how it works. That's the only time she wants to sit on the eggs is at night. There she is. She thinks she wants to be a mama. She keeps, yep, see? Oh, Goldie, what am I gonna do with you? Well, since she isn't incubating them, I'm not gonna let them go to waste. I'll just have to keep removing the eggs, and hopefully she snaps out of it. I was up way too late doing kitchen chores, and oh my gosh, my heart is pounding. Hi guys, I know I am so sorry. I just locked eyes with an owl. An owl got one of the Delaware chicks and couldn't get it out, but grabbed hold of it and didn't want to let go until I hit it with my jacket. It sat, you can't even see, it sat right there on that fence post, just 10 feet from me, staring me down until I ran up and whacked it again with my jacket. So, we are down one chick. We are down one Delaware chick. And I'm gonna go in and make sure that these other guys are okay. I think I'm gonna have to turn off their lights because it's just kind of asking for attention, and I really need to get some predator netting, predator deterrent up tomorrow. That's the top priority. I had this all set up for the Cornish that are supposed to show up tomorrow morning, but I'm just gonna move these guys in here for tonight. They'll be safer. And the Rangers are all snuggled up over there. I have the Delaware and breast chicks back in their tractors and moved to fresh clover. Just in time for the Cornish cross to arrive. So several are looking kind of weak, so I try to perk them up. They're like so lethargic, these poor little guys. Encourage them to take a drink. We put the rocks in there to keep them from drowning themselves. And then this poor little guy. I hope you're just comfy under the light, little one, but see, then they get really eager to drink, usually. They're just so lethargic that you have to look at them all over there. I'm gonna do that with these guys next.
Imagine how bad those chicks feel, like no sleep, no food, no water, no anything. Just right when you get born, you're in a box and shipped. Like that's how bad those little chicks are. No food, no sleep, no water. I think they should at least give them a day to live, sleep, drink, and eat, and then they can get shipped. But I don't even think they should get shipped at all.
On this misty morning, it's the perfect time to show you the netting I did yesterday. So hopefully no more owls will snag any more little babies. I ordered the Cornish cross with a friend to get a price break. We ordered a total of 51 chicks. They sent us 55 to account for losses. One was dead on arrival, and in 36 hours, we've lost another 7 between my friend and I. I am now down to 30 chicks. I haven't done anything different that I didn't do with the other batches. So, what have been your highs and lows of raising these chicks so far?
A low is shipping them. A high is hatching some.
Yes.
A high is growing them, like raising them up with our own food, our own grit.
What do you love about that?
It's just part of raising a farm, I feel like. There's something, part of it that makes it be like a farm.
I love that. I can tell you one of my lows was the owl.
Yeah. I had had an owl swoop down and get one of our Delawares.
Yeah.
At least my mom scared it away, but the Delaware was still dead.
Yeah. Each Ranger chick has cost us 52 cents so far. The breasts have cost us 63 cents each and the Delaware 60 cents each. Here's a sneak peek into what will be happening in week 4.
Hello guys, you want to come out? It's the first day of the 4th week, so we're gonna let them out to explore. The last 2. No, don't even think about it. No, go out that way. Oh, that's Shrek. Oh, his eye is looking so much better. You got it, buddy. Oh boy. Free range chickies.
So this little guy in the back is Shrek. He's taking a dust bath. Instinct is amazing. This is the life I want to provide for my animals.
He is just so excited about this piece of paper. Usually when they find something exciting, they peep really loudly and totally give away what they have. This has been going on for like 10 minutes. This guy he's got to be worn out. Oh, he got jacked.
So do you have any favorite chickens yet?
Of the chicks or the big chickens?
The chicks.
Well, for the Rangers, I have 2. One is named Snuggly because it's a runt. It's the smallest one, so we call it a runt. And it's really fluffy and really squishy. I mean, I haven't squished it, but it's like soft, no bones. It's just really squishy.
No bones.
I mean, it's like no bones. It's super fluffy. Like its hairs are already this long.
Aww.
And it's getting grown up. And then I have another one that's named Feisty. I'm pretty sure he's a rooster. But like whatever he sees that doesn't look like a chicken, he fights it off. Like he's really protective, just like Chickzilla.
Okay. Do you have any favorite Delawares or breasts yet?
Not yet, but another one of my weird favorites as a ranger is Underfoot.
Yeah, Underfoot's pretty cool. We will come out with video number 3 in about 3 weeks.